Loan and bankruptcy lawyer Ray Kaplan joins us now live to discuss all of this. And if you're confused, you're not alone. I work in the news. We do these stories all the time, and it is difficult, if not impossible, to understand who got loan forgiveness, who didn't, and who's still waiting.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like you can get whiplash just trying to keep up with all the different proposals for loan forgiveness. The Biden administration really has done more for loan forgiveness than any other U.S. president. I think it's something around $180 billion in loans forgiven for over 4 million borrowers. And just today, many of our clients received letters from the Department of Education forgiving their entire student loan balances. So these are public sector workers.
Public sector workers.
Yes.
So how did that work?
Well, so if you are a teacher in a public school, or doctor, nurses, healthcare workers, and you've been in the public sector for 10 years and you went through the appropriate process, then you get your entire loan balance forgiven.
Okay.
One lady had $400,000 forgiven.
So that program worked and people saw real savings.
Yes.
What about some of the other loan forgiveness plans that were met with legal challenges?
Well, the Biden administration lost a couple of their executive orders trying to forgive more in student loans. And they actually had another one that they called Plan B that they got rid of today. And that was going to probably forgive loans for about 30 million borrowers. And the Biden administration decided to withdraw it. So this fall, we're going to see a huge surge in people's student loan payments. They're going to get a shock when the bill comes in the mail.
So that is such a great point. What should people be prepared for?
So be prepared. If your student loan payment was $0 or $600 a month, you might get a student loan bill in January or February of 2025 for $1,400 or $3,000. The good news is that there is so much written into the statute that we can do to lower your monthly payment and still eliminate your debt. So there are a ton of great options out there. The tricky part is that people just don't know how to access them.
So give us some examples of how people can lower their payments.
So one way to lower your payment is to know what type of payment plan that you should be enrolled in and how to lower your monthly payment. It can be something as simple as increasing the amount that you put into your healthcare savings plan or your 401k. That can really bring down your monthly payment, or going into an income-based payment plan on last year's tax return. All these kinds of tips and tricks can really lower that payment.
Is there a rush to do any of this stuff before the Trump administration comes in and has time to rewrite or cancel programs?
Absolutely, there's a rush. And I would say if you are on the cusp of loan forgiveness, either public sector loan forgiveness for healthcare workers, and you are a few months away or 6 months away, now is the time to start getting this process moving, because they're kind of rubber stamping these applications right now and trying to get as many out the door as possible. So now is a really critical time.
Ari, so if you're hearing this but haven't done anything yet, what do you do?
So one thing, the first place I would start is studentaid.gov. That's a site run by the Department of Ed. Our website is also a good one, financialrelief.com, and there's a ton of information on there about how to pursue loan forgiveness, because again, this makes such a huge difference getting rid of these huge bills.
We've heard so much about problems in recent years, whether it's with FAFSA or other programs. Is the process now easier? Does it make sense? Does it work?
It does. Now, so they actually did streamline the process for FAFSA. They had trouble with the initial rollout, but now things are seeming to fall into place. It is going to be a bumpy ride for the next few months as the new administration comes in, and there's going to be 8 million people kicked out of the SAVE payment plan. People were enjoying really low monthly payments. All that is coming to a screeching halt.
All right, Ray Kaplan, I always appreciate you making complex stuff easy. Thank you for coming in and talking to us about it.
Anytime.
All righty. Micah?